BBC asked me, how do you spell Bilderberg? So I mean that should tell you somewhat like where their level of thinking is. Now let me go to my notes because I've got quite a few things here. Right. Now the reason why I'm a terrorist is because Big Brother isn't my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not mine either. No.
He's not my brother. I don't know Big Brother. I don't know any of these guys personally, and I don't want them going to war and using my name as the person that they're trying to protect, because I don't feel like they're protecting me. Okay? I feel that the government is in a conspiracy to actually arrest people of my race or of my age group for the simple fact that they don't want you in government because of a criminal record. Okay?
Yep.
If you don't have criminals on the road, they don't pay the policemen. There's no need for a warden. There's no need for prison service. There's no need for magistrates. There's no need for judges.
Which is the biggest autocracy
barristers.
in this. Yeah, the barristers. Yeah. We need to take them out.
Exactly. So, I mean, in terms of that, I mean, Selassie, I said, until the philosophy which holds one race superior than another is completely annihilated, there will continue to be war.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. And I mean the British ethos, the Orwellian ethos is of divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we know this. Now, so when they say before there was three classes. There was the upper class, the middle class, and the working class. And they realized, wait, hold on. The classes are getting too big. They're getting too powerful as let's say as a union. So what do we have to do about this? What they did? They created more classes. Okay?
Yeah.
There's now 7 classes or 8 classes.
Crack cocaine carries 100 times the penalty of powder cocaine in America, and the film The House I Live In is not available on YouTube for us to watch in this country.
Now, what I wanted to talk about as well is the London riots. Okay. Now, I was allegedly there. I would say allegedly, but I was not involved in supposedly breaking and entering into stores and stealing stuff. The whole reason why I was out there is because I felt like, as youth of England, yeah. Sorry. I've been arrested under the Terrorism Act for less than terrorist. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I'm a terrorist, because I've been arrested under the Terrorism Act. That's what I was going to get to with this guy. The way that they fling about the laws and use the laws in clever ways. And I mean, I have an issue with people saying that youth people don't listen and don't like politics. That's a major issue that I think we need to get across in terms of all the adults that are here. We need to plug it into children's minds and heads that don't listen to them. The only reason why they said you don't like politics is because they don't want you to like politics.
Yeah.
Because if you start liking politics and start listening to what they're saying, then they might have to change up the way that they speak a little bit more. You know what I mean?
And act towards us as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I mean, Watford Council was kind enough to allow these guys to come here and have their secret meeting, which does not exist. And when we went to Watford Council to actually investigate and say, well, I mean, how who's paying for this?
Yeah.
Only then was the Bilderberg group saying we will donate some money towards the public purse. Now, I want to know, how much money did they donate? And how much money is it costing the UK to have these guys here?
Yeah. There's a good disparity in there.
Exactly. Right. Now, what I wanted to know as well is that why, when issues like this come up, there suddenly is about 5 or 6 or 7 issues that suddenly come in front of what this... I was reading the Daily Mail today, which is a respectable newspaper, and I could not find one word on this today. And I mean, if only people knew that this was actually going on.
come.
They would have come.
Do you know the only paper I seen it was the Daily Star.
Exactly.
There you go.
The
That says it all,
Star.
doesn't it?
I mean, they would have come.
Yeah.
Now, the whole point of, I think they put in this actual event in Watford in the first place is because they didn't want the London crowd.
Yeah.
Because if the London crowd, thank you very much, sir. If the London crowd was actually, because I mean, I spoke to my friends. My friends, they feel the same way I do. But when I said, when they asked me where was it, and I said in Watford, they said no, thank you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've got better things to do with their time. Now, I mean, we need to get across that, and we need to start putting all these groups together. 'Cause I mean, even the Google buying YouTube, I didn't like that at all. That was one of the things that had me here today in the first place. The fact that YouTube was about us filming and putting stuff on there, yeah, and it was bought by one of the biggest corporations out there. Yeah.
So censorship is now going to be an issue.
Exactly. Now it comes to YouTube coming out with some set of rules and censorships, and you can't do this, and you can't put up that, and you have to type in your phone number. They have to know who you are. You have to sign in to watch videos. You can't watch certain stuff in secrecy anymore. You know what I mean? You can't upload certain stuff in secrecy anymore. You know what I mean? You can't, like, say for example, you put up a video on YouTube.
I put one up about 5 or 6 months ago. Punishment Park. They recently sent me a thing to say it's copyright. It was a 1971 film.
The copyright.
Yeah.
It was a 1971 film which documented the cops killing radicals in the 1970s who didn't want to go to Vietnam War.
Right, yep.
That is not available.
You can't get it?
No. I uploaded it. It's took them about 6 months to get me. There's no one here. I've asked a few people today if they've ever heard of the film. This actually documents cops murdering people in front of a kangaroo court first of whatever peers they are. And
you're going down the To Kill a Mockingbird route there, aren't you? Let's face it.
I swear, this film is powerful because when we're hearing about executive orders now, what Obama's putting into place, which gives him right to kill whoever he wants on, you know, what drones.
I'll get into drones.
Oh yeah.
Oh, drones. Drones. Now, what is so? What's so scary about drones is the fact that no one really cares. And these guys are flying planes with no one in it and killing people without trial. You don't know who they're killing. What's this whistleblower that done the September 11th with the helicopters?
Yeah, he's on trial at the moment.
He's on trial at the moment.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine you're a person inside of a plane killing people. All right. You must have some sort of empathy that you might